Hey friends, Jaylee here. So today is officially day 4 of Contemporaryathon. This will be the second of the Contemporaryathon vlogs. The first round is already up, so I will leave that linked for you. And yes, so if you watched the last one, you'll know that I was attempting to get through The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez, and I was having some serious struggles with it. And I've decided to put it down for now. I am definitely not in the right headspace for that particular book right now. Not only the cheating elements that I think are present, but also the infertility moments. I'm emotionally in kind of a funky place at the moment. So I have opted to put that one down for now. I will come back to it and read it maybe even just like in a couple weeks. But it's one of those things where with the emotional roller coaster I'm currently feeling, thanks to anxiety and various other things in my life, I'm going to put that one aside for now and come back to it later. So what am I going to be replacing it with? Well, I'm throwing in a Christmas novel because I just want to be happy and fluffy. And Debbie Mason definitely hits the spot for that. She's definitely that Hallmark Christmas romance kind of writer. And I love that. And that's exactly what I need right now. And I do have this arc that comes out next week that I do want to read. So we're going to do Christmas in Harmony Harbor. We're following Evangeline and Kane in this one. Kane is a real estate guy who's trying to take over her year-round holiday shop. And I just think it's going to be adorable and cute and amazing. And that's what I need in my life today. So I'm officially replacing The Friend Zone with this one. And I'm just really looking forward to it. I don't know what everything on my TBR is going to match up with anymore, but that's life. That's what's going on. So anyways, just thought I would check in with you and let you know what's going on. And I'll let you know how I'm feeling once I've read some more things. Hey friends, so it is the end of my work day. It's just about 5 p.m. I'm just getting ready to lock up. And I just wanted to do a quick reading update. So I am now almost 120 pages into Christmas at Harmony Harbor. I have every intention of finishing this one tonight. It is so cute, definitely like Hallmark Christmas movie worthy. We're dealing with a woman who runs an all year round Christmas store. And because her last name is Christmas, and it's been like a tradition in her family for many years. And this real estate company tycoon, and of course he's Scottish or Irish, I can't remember which at the moment. I want to say Scottish, but because he has a grandma who has a vengeance, which is part of the overarching story in this series, she is bound and determined to take down various families in Harmony Harbor. And so he feels this loyalty to his grandmother, but is getting to know our main character. His mind is slowly changing. And it got to a point where her protest against the real estate company was actually denied by the city. So she's resorted to like chaining herself to bulldozers and all sorts of things. So she ends up making a bet with, Kane. Kane is his name. So Evie makes a bet with Kane that he has to fulfill 3 of the Angel Tree Christmas wishes. And if he fulfills 3, then he can do what he wants with the property. But otherwise, he doesn't bring his thing to town at all. So yeah, it's an adventure. I'm really liking it. It's really sweet. It would translate really well to a Christmas film. And they did one of Debbie Mason's last year. They're doing one of Jenny Holiday's this year. Or Jenny Hale's. Sorry, Jenny Hale, not Jenny Holiday. Jenny Holiday's amazing, but it was Jenny Hale's book that got turned into a Hallmark Christmas movie, and it was one of my favorites last year. So I'm really excited for that. But anyways, yes, I am definitely excited to see how this one ends up. Their chemistry is pretty electric, and they're both fighting it right now because it's the whole enemies to lovers thing, and I just like it. So yeah, that's where we're at right now, and I'm about to head home. I was gonna dye my hair today, but I didn't have the energy, so maybe tomorrow. Plus, I didn't have all the supplies I needed to do it, and I plan on documenting that because it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be fun. I promise you guys will like it. So anyways, that's it for now. I will check in either later tonight or tomorrow. I have a couple videos I need to film tonight, so we'll see. But anyways, you guys are getting lots of content this week. And thank you to those of you who have been so kind about my vlog that went up and the BTS content in it, because I'm trying to not be that person, as I've said before, but you guys have been all sorts of supportive because this is my corner of the internet where I geek out, and BTS is one of those things I'm geeking out about right now. So anyways, I will check in with you guys later. Hey friends, so it is the end of day 4. Today's been a better reading day. I did get caught up on my buddy read with Lindsay, and that was like 150-ish pages. I was quite behind, but we're now good and even there, and I am now about 240 pages into Christmas in Harmony Harbor. This continues to be really sweet and really cute, and it does tie in to some other I believe this is tying in officially to the Christmas Colorado series at this point, and that makes me really happy inside, actually, because I really like the Christmas Colorado series as well. So yes, I am really enjoying our characters in this one. You know, Kane, is definitely that Scrooge, Grinchy kind of character, and she's just trying to soften his heart in the best way possible. And it's sweet and it's cute. And they clearly have a connection. And I'm interested to see how this one is going to play out, because there's only about 100 pages left. I think maybe even closer to 90. So I should easily be able to finish that tomorrow. But yeah, that's kind of the end of day 4. My husband helped by getting all my BTS albums uploaded to our Plex server so I can listen to them everywhere because he's the best. And as you saw in the previous clips, we did go out and grab some food. We went and got some ramen at our local ramen shop. And then we went and got froyo for dessert. And then I took a bath. It's just been a lovely, lovely evening. And just kind of what I needed, actually. So it's been a good day. Today was much better than yesterday, and I hope the rest of the week continues to be this way. I will be working late tomorrow, so I don't know how much footage I'll actually shoot tomorrow, because I'll have a couple of hours in the middle of the day at work, hopefully, to finish this. But outside of that, I don't know how much time I'm actually going to have to read tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday should be good reading days, though. But tomorrow's kind of my weird day, because I have, appointments in the morning, and then a big gap, and then late appointments. So it'll be interesting to see how tomorrow plays out, because one of my stylists that's usually there that like covers me as I go and grab lunch and stuff isn't going to be there tomorrow. She was there today for a little bit, but she's not going to be there tomorrow or Saturday. So this weekend's going to be interesting at work. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. You don't need to know my work-related rambles, so I'm going to go ahead and end this and go crawl in my bed because I'm ready for sleeping. Hey friends, so it is officially day 5 of Contemporaryathon, and I just got a fun package here at work, so I'm going to unbox it with you. This is from my friends at Vertical Comics. They reached out to me and they wanted me to do some reviews of manga and light novels for them. So they sent me a couple, and I'm so excited. One of them is a new series I'm really excited about, and one of them is the finale to another series that I'm super excited about. So first up here, oh, I love the texture on that. We have the Golden Sheep. This one, they're comparing emotionally to things like A Silent Voice. It does have a strong note of bullying and other things in it. And so I may just dive in and read this today. We will see how this goes. But from everything I've heard, it's going to be amazing. The art style is beautiful. And yes, I will give you more thoughts once I've actually read it. And then this one will definitely get read today because I can't wait anymore. I've waited too long already. And that is Volume 5 of After the Rain. This is the finale to this series. And this has been an age gap kind of romance. But I don't think they're going to end up together. I think the older gentleman is going to send her on her way to go pursue life and live life, because she's so young. And I know I'm going to bawl and cry. So there's a good chance this will get read today. And yes, so I am really excited. So thank you again to my friends at Vertical who sent me the goodies, because yes, I will be devouring them in swift order, and I will give you my full thoughts on all of it once I do. In the meantime, I have not read any more of Christmas in Harmony Harbor, and I did bring another manga called After Hours with me. It's featured on my Instagram. I'll leave the picture there. But this is a Yuri manga about 2 college-age girls, and they're kind of in the underground DJing, clubbing kind of scene. From what I've heard, it's more about their relationship than the clubbing stuff, but I still think it's going to be a really interesting read. So that's all I have for you so far this morning. Once I've read some things, we'll get back together and okay, so I just finished The Golden Sheep, and I have a lot of thoughts and a lot of feelings. Bullying is a very strong note, particularly in this first volume. So essentially we have a group of 4 friends. Our main character here, Sugu, she moves away. 6 years later, she comes back. Expects to kind of pick up the pieces where their friendship left off and stuff, even though they didn't really keep in contact because they were young, so they didn't have phones to like exchange a line or anything. And what she comes back to is the 2 boys in this friend group. One is being bullied by the other, like telling him he's worthless and to just go die, like extreme bullying. And then the other girl in the friend group, I can't remember her name for a second, but she's always liked the bullier. And because the bullier and Sugu are talking a lot, she immediately feels threatened by Sugu and starts to bully her and exclude her and things. And so it moves on from there. Trigger warnings for bullying and suicide and suicidal thoughts, or attempted suicide, I should say. Not suicide, attempted suicide. And yeah, it's deep and it's dark. And there were points where I wanted to throw it across the room because I was so frustrated at what the characters were choosing to do. But I can tell that this is going to be important. I can tell that this is going to be something that could save a life, that could be very important, just like a silent voice. I can get the comparison on the bullying level, but outside of that, it's a very different story. So if you're going in looking for an identical storyline and like rep for those who are hearing impaired, you're not going to get that in this one. Nobody seems particularly disabled in this one. So anyways, this is it's beautiful for one, not just story-wise, but artistically it's very beautiful. But it's also very frustrating to read at points just because you don't have the motivations and stuff. Hold on. Hi.
Hey there. Got delivery for Shayla?
That's me.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And they give this to you sealed, so it should already have it in there, but I'm just making sure because I can't think of anything worse than like, I guess you have to, I don't know.
Right.
Really good idea.
Okay,
Hey,
thank you so much. You too. So as you can see, Lynch just showed up. But anyways, back to the Golden Sheep. I love it. I'm definitely on board for the series. And thank you again to my friends at Vertical for reaching out to me. I will be writing a more thorough review for this soon, and we'll have all of my thoughts together at this point. But that's just kind of my organic first impressions. I think I want to read through it one more time before I write out my review, just to make sure I didn't miss anything that's super important. But yes, definitely good, definitely important. Definitely check this one out. Even if you're not a big manga reader, I think it's really an important story, and I think you'll get something out of it for sure. Just like A Silent Voice that now has a movie, I definitely see this heading that direction. So, anyways, that's it for now. That's all I've read for now. My workday did fill in and get much busier. I have my lunch break now, and I've got a break for probably about an hour and a half. So I'll get some more reading done. I do need to get my buddy read with Lindsay done, but I also have other things I need to read, obviously. So obviously I'm going to be shifting around my TBR and all sorts of things because I'm just reading what I want at this point. I've gone rogue. I've officially really gone rogue. But yes, anyways, I will check in with you again after I've eaten. So I'm back, and I have completed After Hours, this 3-volume Yuri manga about these two girls who meet at a club kind of situation. So we have Emmy here, and Emmy is just kind of figuring things out, college age, sorting out life, has a boyfriend, but isn't happy. And then we have Key here, who is very comfortable in her sexuality, and they have a little meet cute, and Key invites her back to her place, and things happen, and Emmy realizes that this is the first time she's been attracted to a woman. And from there, it seems she's just attracted to Key. It's not just women in general. So I would say she's probably more like bi or pan than homosexual, in my opinion. I think it's just Key as a person was just her person. So anyways, that's how I feel about that. It doesn't say it on page or anything, so obviously I can't say that. But yeah, so this was really cute. There are some steamy kind of scenes here. I think they were all very tasteful, very well done. I wasn't uncomfortable with any of them, and normally with these kinds of series, it gets to a point where I could become uncomfortable, but this one I was very comfortable with it, and the story in general was just really sweet. It was all about putting on the best kind of clubbing rave kind of event, and real life gets in the way and all that kind of stuff. It was just really good and really solid. I do recommend the series, especially if you're interested in Yuri or female romances. So I highly recommend this. And it's also because they're adults, I'm a little more comfortable. A lot of Yuri tends to be like high school age, and that just feels uncomfortable to me most of the time. So most of the Yuris that I've enjoyed, which has only been 2 so far, have been adult female romances, and I want to see more of these. So if you guys know of more other than this, and I married my best friend to shut my parents up, or shut up my parents, I forget how it goes. But if you guys know of more like this, please let me know in the comments down below, because these are really sweet and I really enjoyed it for sure. So yeah, I've not been reading anything I'm supposed to read today, but I did get another package. And my friends at Forever sent me a finished copy of Christmas in Harmony Harbor, which is what I intend to now finish. I've got one more appointment left today. It's just been easier to read through manga today than read an actual book. Even though I don't have much left of this, I still plan on finishing it today. But like another one of these that they had sent me an ARC copy for, I'm probably going to do a giveaway with the final copy, maybe in like November on Instagram or something, do like a Christmas read giveaway kind of situation. But that's kind of my plan with the finished copy, because my ARC copy is still in great condition, so I don't have a reason to not use that. So yes, I probably won't update you guys until I'm headed home. But the plan now is to read more Christmas in Harmony Harbor, and I will chat with you guys in a while. Hello and greetings. I am Shay Geeks Out, not Mel to the Any. But anyways, I am home from work. It is like 7:30 at night. My husband went to go grab us some dinner, but I am here to talk to you about Christmas at Harmony Harbor. I did finish this. This was so sweet. Christmas-wise, it's like A Christmas Carol meets It's a Wonderful Life, and it was absolutely well done. I really loved this. I would love to see this as a Christmas film, not just a Hallmark Christmas film, but a Christmas film in general, because it was really fun, really intriguing, and I just genuinely enjoyed it. And I think it's so fun. This comes out on the 1st. So you guys can pick up your finished copies starting on Tuesday, and it is the perfect get you in the holiday mood feels kind of book. I really love working with Forever Romance, as you guys know, and they are so overly kind to me, and I just greatly appreciate that they include me in so many of their campaigns that I just genuinely love. I mean, this isn't ever going to be like the best thing ever written. And for those of my friends who don't like high smut levels, this one's great. It's much more like fade to black and then they're like talking in bed kind of a thing, rather than like explicit smutty. So if you're looking for explicit smutty, that's definitely not this. This reads like a Hallmark Christmas film. So you're not going to get the smutties in this one. So don't expect the smutties because they're not there. But it's just sweet and fun, and it makes me all kinds of happy. So, yes. This is great. Highly recommend. If you're looking for a fun, sweet Christmas read, this is definitely what you're going to get. So, yeah. I think I'm going to take the rest of the night off from reading. I've done a lot today. If I read anything, it's going to be After the Rain Volume 5, because that is the finale of a series. And I don't know if my heart can take it, which is why I might not read it all tonight. I did get Ni no Kuni for my Switch, so I might actually start that up after dinner and just kind of have a chill night here. We're also getting our house ready for an appraisal because we've opted to refinance our house while the rates are really good before everything goes chaotically weird. So we're going to go ahead and do that and kind of simplify our life a little bit. And so I just want to do some deep cleaning style stuff in our house. So yeah, that's going to be something I'm working on all this weekend while I read. I have been progressing in a new audiobook as well, and I've only got like 2 hours left of that, so there's a good chance I will finish that this weekend. I'm planning on starting Well Met by Jen DeLuca tomorrow. So yeah, that's the plan. That's kind of how Friday night has gone. And I think it's just going to be a chill night. If I read it all, it's going to be After the Rain, not Well Met, because I accidentally left Well Met at work. So I will just take care of that tomorrow. But yeah, that's the plan. That's what's going on. And I am grateful to all of you who continue to watch and support my channel. It's slowly making money, and that would be great. I would love to have this make enough money that I could start doing my hauls with my YouTube money. That would be fantastic. But yeah, I buy way too many manga, so it'll be a long time before we get there. But anyways, guys, I will chat with you later or tomorrow or something. You'll see me in like 2 seconds, but yes, talk to you later. Hello. So it is the end of Saturday. Well, at least it's like 5:30 at night. I know it's just the first time you're seeing my face on this vlog, but it's partially because I didn't really get ready today. Today's been an interesting one with work, and so that led me to some retail therapy. So let's go through what I picked up for myself. Because I picked up some fun things. Mostly manga. That's coming out on Tuesday. So I figured, since I haven't gotten my releases on my radar video up, I don't know if it'll be up before this vlog, I figured I would share at least a few that are out on Tuesday that you can get your hands on that I'm so excited about. So first up we have Takane and Hana Volume 11. This is a series that I really love and enjoy. It is an age gap romance, but everything up to this point is still pretty dang innocent. They're not crossing lines they shouldn't have been crossing or anything like that. I think the furthest they've gone is maybe a kiss initiated by her. But yeah, I don't feel icky when I read this one. Sometimes with age gaps, if they're not done right, you can feel icky. I don't with this one. It's mostly just a comedy style manga, and I really enjoy it for that. But it's just one of my all-time faves. I just love this series. It just makes me happy when I read it. Another series that makes me incredibly happy when I read it is Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. This is volume 7, and I'm here for it because this form on the front, like I have my ideas as to who this is, and I'm just here for it. Each volume of this series, I get further invested in the story. I don't feel like there's been a volume where I feel like it's been lacking. Like it's all been solid and really good. Next we have Ao Horror Ride Volume 7. I was really mad at the end of Volume 6, so we will see how I feel about Volume 7 when I finish. But I am hopeful that all things will be okay. And last but not least, one of my all-time faves is Yona of the Dawn Volume 20. And I just love this series so much. Yona, on the back here, Yona, she's amazing. And I really love that this story continues to evolve into something that I don't expect. And that just makes my heart incredibly happy. So I'm going to adjust you a little bit and then we'll get into the next thing. I hope that angle's a little better for the minute. But I did also pick up another album that I didn't have yet. So this isn't a duplicate of any of the ones that I have. This is Love Yourself Her, which I don't have any of her yet. So let's go ahead and unbox this and see who I pull. This is version O for anyone who's curious. And I know you pull certain ones with certain versions, and I don't know the specifics, and I didn't look it up because this was the only copy of her that they had. So it was the one that I got. Because apparently BTS is really popular where I live because it's really hard to find albums in store here. All right. So now that we've got that off and away. Okay. Okay. Sliding. So it's really pretty white. And that's the actual album. I was afraid that there might have been something like hiding in there. Okay. 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 Looks like it's just the notes. Was it everything? Let me... Oh, everything's here. Everything's here. Okay. So the card is face down, so I haven't seen it. But here are the notes. So you'll see who I got first. Who do we get? Oh, it's Jin. Oh, yay. Lindsay, I could send you a Jin. Because Lindsay got a Namjoon, and so I'm going to send her a Jin. All is right in the world. Karma is good. I'm still sad I haven't pulled a Namjoon in any of mine, but that's okay. Jin is actually my wrecker, but I promised Lindsay I would send her one, so I'm going to send Lindsay one of these and the pretty stickers. So, yeah, I think that's everything that actually comes in the album. So let's look at the pictures because I haven't looked at them at all. Oh, this is so pretty. Can you imagine them like sitting there for all these different like photo shoots for their albums? Like, it's crazy. All these soft boys. My goodness. So fun. So pretty. All right. Where's Namjoon Central? Okay, I found it. And my heart. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just want everything that's good for him in this world. Like, honest to goodness, I just want everything that's good for him. So anyways, that is my little like haul / unboxing for this one. And yay, Lindsay, I will get that in the mail to you. All right, so let's actually talk about what I've read today, because I have gotten a little bit of reading done. So I did read After the Rain, Volume 5. Thank you again to my friends at Vertical who sent this my way. This is the final volume in this series that is primarily pitched as an age gap romance. I would call this more a slice of life coming of age, personally. There is a background age gap romance, but I feel like it's more about the two people rather than them actually having a relationship, because they more have like a working relationship, but the younger of the age gap has feelings for the older, kind of a situation. So anyways, the conclusion was beautiful. I loved it so much. It ended the only way it should have ended. Not the only way it could have ended, but the only way it should have ended. And the art in this one is so stunning. Like, I have the biggest girl crush on Tachibana here. She's just a babe. And I really love this series so much. This series, now that it's completed, is definitely one of my all-time favorites, which probably isn't a super popular opinion because I know a lot of people after they read the first omnibus kind of gave up on this series. But with the way this ends, like, I really think people would genuinely enjoy it. So anyways, highly recommend this series if you have not tried it, and know that the romance does not conquer. That's all I'm going to say. And then the other one I read, my friends at Viz Media were kind enough to send to me, and it made my heart soar that they sent this to me. And that is An Incurable Case of Love. This is a brand new series. This is volume 1. So this is by Maki Enjoji, is how I want to say that last name. This is the same creator as Happy Marriage, which I still intend to read. I just haven't gotten to yet. So this is a josei series, meaning it's geared towards adult women. So we have this woman here who, when she was younger, ends up encountering this young, handsome doctor while trying to save someone's life. And it ended up being this really influential thing for her. And so she really wanted to become a nurse to be able to talk to him again because she thought she had romantic love feelings for him. But she meets him and he's a total tsundere. He's a meanie. And he just wants to be taken seriously in his job. And so he didn't want anyone like flitting around him, I guess you could say. And so their first run in, like after the initial meet cute, was not great. He was not nice to her. And they kind of have this back and forth. This feels a lot. The chemistry between the two characters feels a lot like Everyone's Getting Married. For those who have read that one and understand kind of the chemistry between the couple, the chemistry is very similar here. They haven't jumped to Smutties yet or anything like that, but he's slowly being kinder to her, warming up to her, but they do conveniently live in the same apartment building and are neighbors. So anyhow, that's all I'm going to say about this. I will share my full thoughts down below. One thing I haven't told you guys in the vlog yet is I started a blog a while back. And I wasn't sure whether I was ever going to share it with people or not, but I've gone public with it. So the blog will be linked down below always now on my videos, so you guys can check that out at any time if you want my detailed thoughts on my manga, because I'm no longer going to be reviewing manga on Goodreads because it's too hard to keep track of my books and my manga because I read a ton of manga, as you guys know. But trying to keep track of all of that on Goodreads is a little overwhelming for me. So I'm only going to be reviewing the manga on my blog. So it'll be a manga blog. And then I'll be doing my books on Goodreads still. And I'll usually still go to Amazon or somewhere else to leave reviews on the actual volumes and such. So anyways, that's all I've gotten physically read today. I have been listening to a good chunk of my audiobook in my driving around. I don't have too much left on it. Why can't the Best Man with Benefits, like just the title alone says a lot about it. I've only got 39 minutes left in that, so I'm probably just going to finish that out. And then I think I'm going to sit down and evaluate everything that can be part of Contemporaryathon and what I've read, and decide if I want to be done or if I still want to continue on into tomorrow. I have not picked up Well Met, and I'm afraid I'm just burning myself out this week, and I don't really want to do that. I still want to enjoy. I have been trying to like take breaks and step back and stuff, but I want to make sure I'm nowhere near burnout just because of a readathon. So anyways, that's kind of where I'm at. So I don't know that I'll get to Well Met. So if I read any more, it'll probably just be some volumes of manga and maybe a quick smutty romance or something. I have some review things that I need to get read. I have a Christmas Cowboy smutty novel. Maybe I'll pick that up instead. I don't know. But man, anyways, thank you guys again for all your love and support of me this week. And you have all been wonderful. And it's been just so fun to do all of this with you. I'm sorry if you're not here for the BTS stuff, but it's something that I really didn't talk about on my channel for a super long time. Because I guess I'm just going to get into this. I know that it's trendy to love BTS right now, but I really have enjoyed them since I found out about them a couple of years ago. I didn't become ARMY or diehard or anything, and I still personally don't feel like I am. I am a huge fan of theirs, and I want to support them, and I want what's best for all the boys, but specifically RM. I really want all the good things in the world for him. And it's one of those things where I love it, but I don't want you guys to think it's taken over my life, because it definitely hasn't. I listen to their music and I enjoy it and I love it. And yes, I'm going to buy their albums, but I'm not the kind of fan that's going to buy every version of every album right now. Maybe down the road I'll want to do that, but right now that's not where I'm at. And I don't judge anybody who does. Like, you do you, boo. I want everybody to just enjoy them to the extent they want to enjoy them. And as you see, I get excited when I pull my cards and all those kinds of things. Like, I have a lot of fun with my hobbies, and I have this channel named Shay Geeks Out, so I can geek out about whatever I want. That does include music, that includes movies, that includes anime, that includes manga, that includes books, that includes everything. That includes my journal, even, which I might even work on my bullet journal tomorrow, so I might even tag that on to the end of this vlog. I don't know. It'll depend on whether I decide to vlog tomorrow or not. But I think tonight I'm just going to kind of have a mellow, chill night, finish up my audiobook, and then I think I'm just going to play video games. I don't really want to do anything crazy. I don't know that I necessarily want to start anything new at the moment, but I might change my mind. I don't know. I'm all over the place at the moment, but anyways, that is it for this clip, and I will chat with you guys in the next one. Hello. Good morning. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Why I'm up? Who knows? But anyhow, last night, after watching the lovely ladies on the live stream, I felt very motivated to read. So I went through my ARC list on NetGalley because I've been very severely neglecting my NetGalley ARCs because I knew I had a couple that were coming up soon. And I had a few more dump in. So there's my current running list. I wanted to work on my bullet journal today, but I might save that for another day. But anyhow, because of that, there is one that was coming out on Tuesday that I hadn't gotten to yet. So I ended up binging it last night. I was reading it on my phone, so I didn't really take any footage. Plus, it was late and it was dark and it would have looked really funky, so I just didn't bother. So, yes. So last night I read Hidden Cove by Meg Tilly, I think. Yes, Meg Tilly. And it was really good. It's a romance with a murder mystery and a small, secluded island kind of situation. Sorry, they're not stuck on the island. They choose to live on this island. And someone who met their soulmate on that island sends their son there hoping for the same thing. Because he's kind of a recluse. He's a murder mystery author. And so he does crime mysteries. So that ends up tying into the plot, and it ends up just feeling very natural. It doesn't feel awkward or forced. And I feel like when I've come across romances where there's kind of that element to it, it feels more forced a lot of the time. So I ended up really enjoying it. I gave it 4 stars. If you want more of my full thoughts, you can check out my thoughts on Goodreads because I do have a review up. And yeah, so that was last night. I binged an entire book. That one was compulsorily readable, and I felt like the text was just easy for me to get into, and it had tiny short chapters. Kaladin, baby, come here. Come here. Oh, you're looking for your brother. Lightsong's down here with me, and Kaladin was upstairs, and so he'll bellow up on that second floor for Lightsong to come get him, and Lightsong will just chill. He doesn't care. Whatever. So, because it is so early, I'm thinking I might read some more. So I have 2 contemporary arcs that are coming out on the 8th. But both of them sound really good to me, so I did sit down and write down all the things that I've read for Contemporaryathon. And it's 11 things. It's a lot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm sorry. I can't count. Some of that's manga, and that goes really fast. But still, that's quite a bit for this week. So there's a part of me that just says, end the vlog here and just talk about everything that you read. And just take the day to edit and relax and take care of some other things. because you still have a few more days for those arcs. So, you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to wrap the vlog here. I've read so much, and I feel comfortable ending the vlog here. So that's what we're going to do. Sorry I don't look perfect, and I haven't looked perfect all week. My skin's not happy. I know it looks okay on camera, but it's been really dry and not very happy, so I haven't been wearing a ton of makeup. So let's go through everything that I read. So I did consume 2 audiobooks this week from the same series. They're from the Wedding Dare series. So we have Seducing the Bridesmaid, and that one was by Katie Robert. And then Best Man with Benefits, and that was by Samantha Beck, I believe. And both of them were really good. All of these stories are happening simultaneously, and so you'll get bits that overlap. It was like an author collab where they all kind of worked on the same project, and it's all an entire wedding party falling in love with each other. It's fun. It's cute. I liked it. It was a good time. And 3 out of the 4 couples had interacted before. No, I'm sorry. 2 out of the 4 had interacted before the wedding party moments. So, anyways, they were fun. You know, not perfect reads, but they were a lot of fun. I really enjoyed listening to them. Because apparently I'm showing my smutty soul here. Then we've got Hidden Cove by Meg Tilly, which I just talked to you about. Ended up giving that 4 stars. Really enjoyed it. And all the other ones are physical. Let's just migrate upstairs to do that. Okay, so Christmas at Harmony Harbor. Super cute. Loved it. 4 stars. Our Dreams at Dusk. Very powerful. Very moving. 5 stars. An Incurable Case of Love. Adorable, sweet, cute. 5 stars. After the Rain. The perfect ending for the series. 5 stars. After Hours, Volumes 1 through 3. A really fun series. 4 stars all the way around. The Golden Sheep. Powerful series along the lines of A Silent Voice. 5 stars. Definitely check this one out. The Lemon Sisters. A great dynamic between 2 sisters and them reaching out of themselves and getting what they want out of life. 4 stars. His to Claim. BDSM's Money Romance. 4 stars. Say You Still Love Me. Giant Disappointment. 2 stars. Okay, guys. So that is Contemporaryathon. I'm going to call things here. And thank you guys for checking out the 2 vlogs related to this. It's been a really good time. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself for sure. And I read a lot, and I'm really happy about that. I will go into more depth on these in my wrap-up coming up soon. Because, you know, October ends in like 2 days. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.